Alexa, next. It's been a bit cheeky, I'll have to shout at her now. I mean, but things are stressful, but they're not so bad that I need to listen to Coldplay. We're Hayley and Chris. We're a family of 5 and we've bought a 2-bedroom cottage that sits on the edge of a woodland. This house was an absolute state. We've made it livable and now we want to make it bigger. So we've got planning permission. It's time to start.
I mean, it just looks like a bomb's gone off. Literally. This is my hallway. Well, if anything, you can see where the stairs are going to go. That hole there. But yeah, this is frightening. I think this is worse than when we arrived originally, and that was bad, let me tell you.
So yeah, that was the view from inside our hallway. You could see the sky. Hayley was definitely not as happy about the moment as I was. At this point, I have to say, fatigue was setting in big time. I was getting worn out. I was definitely not getting as much done each day. I hadn't paced myself before. I've been working crazy hours and it was catching up with me. This is quite nerve-wracking. I realised I'm scared of heights.
Bit too late now.
Yeah, it's just standing on a plank and banging. As much as I like banging, it's a little nerve-wracking and everything's bouncing and wobbling. Okay, I'm pretty exhausted. It's 11:30 and quick update, I've taken all of this off. Now, what I found in here is this beautiful oak beam. It doesn't look beautiful now, it's wet. That is solid oak. That's about 5x5 and it's about 3 meters long. And that is going to look gorgeous when it's sanded. So we're going to put that somewhere in the house. Bit of timber, it's over 100 years old. The weather was glorious. Yesterday's couple of days I haven't filmed. Essentially, we had torrential rain, the worst rain I've seen in a long time, and I literally spent 3 hours struggling to keep the water out. The front of the garden flooded by about 3 inches within, I don't know, an hour, something crazy. And the grass already waterlogged, you see. And the problem was, we had thunder and lightning that I should have filmed it because it just sounds like I'm telling a tale, but I've never been so close to lightning. Like, I was genuinely petrified. I had a spare tarpaulin, but I couldn't put it on the roof because obviously the roof is one big conductor. It's scaffolding. So I was just running around the attic and the lounge with buckets, and it was awful. Genuinely awful. You know, but that's what it is. We're doing it this time of year. I had a real nice relief. It has stopped raining and now it's not supposed to rain for 7 days. So this is when I can take it up a gear. My dad is coming up today for 3 days to help, which is going to be amazing. You know, it's hard because I want to do this. I like I say, I need a challenge. I need to feel alive. But this is, it's a big job. The job doesn't scare me. The time frame is way tight as it is. But unfortunately, all of the ceilings have so much woodworm that they have to come out. Now it's the original ceiling, so it's the snug, the hallway, and our bedroom. But that is just a lot of work, And to say I feel stressed is an understatement. What time is it now? 6:30. I've been working since 3:30, doing little odd jobs. I cannot sleep. My wife is so proud of me. I get no stress. I've got nothing but support and love from my family. And I know it would be easy to post on here all the good side of it. But the stress I am feeling right now is pretty crippling. You know, I can't help that it's Christmas. I can't help this is the best time for us to do it. None of that can be avoided. Should we have just said, I don't think it's ever going to be a really right time. And the fact that we've got 7 days of no rain, it's just going to be cold. Cold's fine. But I am stressed. It just feels like, it genuinely feels like I've got the weight of the house on my chest. And this is not a pity party. I've brought this on myself. Do I regret doing it? No. Would I do it again? 100 times yes. This is just the reality of it. So if you are going to do this, you are going to feel extreme stress. Is this going to ruin Christmas? Is this too much? I don't believe it is, but I don't know. We'll see. Either I'll look back at this video and I'll laugh, or I will look back at this video and know that this was the moment that I started to lose faith. But my dad's coming up today. He's given me a really good idea, which will make me feel much more comfortable, and we're going to execute that later, which I'll show you what it is. I'll show you what I've done I have to make this place livable. So ignore the hallway because it's not there yet. Now it's extremely dark, but it's chipboard on the ceiling. You can't tell what it looks like because this camera's no good in the low light, but I've changed the fixtures to one low bulb. This is a low wattage. This is our cinema room, as it were. So it's our snug. I know dark colours aren't for everyone. It is 6 a.m. There's no light from outside, and this is a low wattage bulb on purpose. So bear that in mind, because we have our Newton Jarvis light that goes here, and we have the monkey that's going to now hang over here. 2 days ago, this had no ceiling. It had a huge crack like this. I filled in, I've concreted and plastered all the way around to here, and just about plaster this bit. I want the kids to be able to decorate a tree. Is this a priority? No, it's not a priority for the build, but it's a priority for my family. So that's why we've done it. I'm doing the same in here. We're going to paint it blue because the chipboard looks terrible white. I've tried it white, so we're going to paint it blue, and I'm doing the same thing. I've concreted around here. I've got to do this bit, it's where the chimney is, and then I'm going to plaster, and I've got to finish that bit of framing, which I'll do today. Finish the framing down there. Oh, I've had to turn off the gas, so we've got no heating. It's freezing in here. It is December, and I have no heating. So, I'm not exactly living it up. But needs must. Stressed is the word. Look, that was honestly how I felt. I wanted to show you the gut-churning feeling I had inside. And to be honest, I was starting to doubt myself. I was getting scared. But look, it's okay to be scared. Being scared doesn't define me. What defines me is how I respond to it. If I give up and stop working on this, then but I'm not going to do that. I'm never going to stop. I'm never going to give up. It will be finished. But I just wanted to show that reality of, there are moments. And those moments lasted a good 2 weeks for me. I didn't sleep anything more than 3 hours. Like I said in that, I was starting work at 4 a.m, just to stop my brain working. The pressure on my chest, it was horrendous. But I got through it. I'm out the other side. I'm carrying on. And I will carry on. And I will finish it. People think I'm mad doing this, but I just don't care. They don't get it. They don't get it. And that's okay too. So yeah, that was me being vulnerable. I really just wanted to show you this man. This is my dad. And he came up. His idea was to get P5 chipboard, just lay it down straight away now. On the plans, they wanted a 22mm tongue and groove OSB. The place that I could find it won't deliver to my house. Checked with the structural engineer, he was fine with it. So we got to laying that down. I can't tell you what a relief it was to have Dad come. Number one, I was really nervous actually because it felt like a building inspector was coming because my dad was a builder, and I'm looking at him going, is it all right what I've done? Is it okay? I did have to drag it out of you, Dad, let's be honest. But I said, look, Dad, it's not bad for a dancer. And he turned around and he said, Chris, that's not bad for a builder. And it made my day. I can't tell you how good I felt. But anyway, this man is a legend. But yeah, look, unfortunately, I filmed him working. I haven't got his best side. He's in his mid-70s, and filming his butt. I'm sure when he was younger it was a lot perkier. But anyway, thank you, Dad. I really, really appreciate it. I know it's a bit of a funny episode, and I didn't know whether to include my mini wobble, but the stress, I suddenly was just like panicking. The reality is this is my quietest time of year. If I'm not going to do it this time, I'm not going to be able to do it. There's no way I can do this in the summer. This would be an ideal job to do in the summer, but I am so busy at work, there's no way that I could do this. So it is what it is, unfortunately. Anyway, thanks, Dad. If you like the episode, hit like and subscribe. If not, as you were.